Bodybags, where horror lies.
What is up, y'all? Dubbles here again another week on the Bodybags. Picked a little flick off of Netflix this week, and that is the 2008 Canadian horror film Pontypool. Now, this plays off more maybe psychological horror. Actually, been a good pick for a couple weeks back. And it's pretty much a virus movie, and some people debate on it being a zombie movie, but that's neither here or there. But excuse me, it's definitely a viral flick in my opinion. So you have Stephen McHattie, who plays the shock jock, going by Maisie. Phenomenal performance. I go ahead and say that right off the bat. He pretty much steals the show, in my opinion. Really good stuff. But anyways, you have a shock jock working in pretty much a small Ontario town. Nothing better to do than to kind of bullshit and call out local law enforcement and just basically bitch about what's grinding his gears that week. And you also have the production manager there with him, two girls, older woman that's the production manager, and you have a production assistant who's younger, looks like early 20s lady. So you really have three people in this radio station. They start getting these strange calls, strange occurrences going on in the town, and the more calls they get, the weirder shit's getting, the more intense stuff gets. It starts out with just kind of some, confusing dialogue kind of going on between Maisie and the caller. Some, people calling in. And then, like I said, it just steadily builds and gets more intense. And these strange occurrences end up leading to deaths. So, I mean, they're just reporting death after death. And things slowly build there. I don't want to give away too much on what's going on the outside. That is revealed slowly but surely through the movie. And to be honest, it is one of those movies I think you can take what you will from it. You can really just dissect this and interpret it. That's the word I was looking for. Interpret it how you will, because I don't know that everything's so set in stone in this one. I think there's some stuff, some social commentary definitely hidden within the film, and then not so hidden in the film. But yeah, that's the basic plot, and slowly but steadily, and they're really isolated in this radio station, and shit eventually hits the fan. That's all I'm gonna say. So, really, just a great job of feeling isolated in this radio station. It really captures this sense of claustrophobia, and I dare say I think it even picks up through the latter parts of the films. It almost like the radio station is closing in and getting smaller and smaller on you. Maybe that was just me. Now, there's a lot to be said about the dialogue in this film. Very smartly written, and the dialogue itself, spoken word, plays a big part in the plot of this one, and I found that very interesting. And I would even say that this movie went on to influence a movie like It Follows. I really saw some similarities. This is the first time I watched Pontypool, and I could see some similarities in some stuff. I think, that might influenced It Follows a little bit. And I was always a huge fan of It Follows when it came out. So, I said really just smart use of dialogue. Really not a lot of wasted words in this one. They all have impact, whether it's between the characters themselves or I'm not going to say that, or just building the overall film. Because it's really cool how I think the virus works in this. I think it's different, really original. That's something else you can say for this film. Super original film. especially this time. I mean, it's hard to believe it's almost 10 years old now. Really, really holds up already. Stephen McHattie kills it, really steals the show. Um, it really reminds me of Lance Hendrickson, kind of more over the top, but he just really gives a good shock jock performance. And all the acting in this, all acting is really good in this. Um, there is no music to carry this one along. Um, I think it works for it and against the same time. I think it could have even helped the pacing maybe a little bit, but at the same time, it adds to the atmosphere, the lack of music, in a way. Because, like I said, the spoken word and dialogue play such a part in this that maybe that carries it more so than the actual music. There's only one brief examination, I guess, of the population, kind of a little in memoriam of some of the people in the town as tragedies are occurring. And that was refreshing just to get a little escape from the radio station. I wouldn't have been mad at a little more outside interaction, a little more look outside the window even kind of thing, instead of just all in this radio station. But I understand, as my homie JP says, it's a contained horror, and it does that very well. So, I'm not going to knock it too bad in that department. Could have seen some amplified violence, in my opinion. When it does happen and the gore happens, it's very solid, good practicals. Would like to see it amplify a little bit. We could, it ain't gonna hurt anybody to get a little more gore in the field. It's all good. Let's see. That's pretty much all on this one, guys. Really top-notch horror film, though. Just a little kind of nitpicky stuff here and there. It is kind of maybe a slower burn. The intensity builds throughout the film, and it works for the most part. And it's definitely a movie worth rewatching. It has, I think, some deeper social commentary there, and I think there's stuff to be examined. So I'll definitely revisit this one. So suggest y'all do the same if y'all haven't seen this. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. Really good stuff. I wouldn't be mad at 8.5 on this one. Fun stuff. Pontypool. Until next week, y'all. Peace.